I'm here with Steve Nicholson, Chief Football Writer at the Derby Telegraph, after the Rams 1-1 draw with Charlton. Steve, your thoughts on that Rams performance?
I thought it was a good performance. I thought it was the best performance of the season so far. It merited more than a point, I thought. First of all, let's give Charlton some credit. They looked a decent side, Charlton, to me. Some good players out there. I thought they defended well, they blocked well, they showed character. They went ahead with a fortunate goal, a deflected shot from the striker Tony Watt, I think his name, who actually had a good game. And the ball looped off Keogh and over Carson and into the corner of the net. So that was a real blow for Derby. I thought they showed a lot of character to come back from that. And they kept pressing. They played with tempo today, better urgency, better purpose than we saw, certainly against Portsmouth in midweek. And they kept going, they kept plugging away. The crowd got right behind them. They kicked towards the south stand second half, which was interesting. And in the end, they got their equaliser through Chris Martin, who received the ball from Jamie Hansen, took a touch and finished left-footed low past the keeper. Good finish. First goal of the season for Chris, and we know he can score goals at this level. So, all in all, I thought it was a step in the right direction. A few cobwebs were blown away today. Some people think it doesn't take time, to kind of get into rhythm, but it does. Footballers need that time to get sharp, to feel the game, to kind of get their passing right, etc., etc. And I thought there were signs today that Derby were doing that, as I say, after a couple of games, one against Bolton, which was a good away point, but not the best performance, and the performance at Portsmouth was poor. So today I thought was a step in the right direction.
We saw another change of formation today. How did you feel that one?
Yeah, very interesting. We say went 4-3-3, which is a system, of course, Derby fans will know well, because Derby have played it virtually for the past 2 seasons and played it twice in pre-season. So we've now had 3 games. We've had a 4-4-2 diamond shape, we've had a 4-2-3 shape, and today 4-3-3. The 4-3-3 suits Derby, but only if the balance of the side is right when they're not in possession. With George Thorne in midfield, as the holding midfielder, that's the balance. And today George Thorne, I thought, was excellent. He's the safety net in there. He allows the other 2 midfielders, Hendrick and Jamie Hansen, to push on. He also allows the full-backs to get forward, and I thought Craig Forsyth offered good width on the left today. So George Thorne is key to that 4-3-3 system, and today it worked.
You've obviously spoken to Paul Clement after the match. Any news on their search for a replacement midfielder?
Yeah, again, interesting. First of all, we go back to Jamie Hansen. He came in today into that midfield role. Derby, of course, have had a double blow, losing Will Hughes and Craig Bryson. But Jamie came in today, thought he did really well, handled the occasion well, was confident on the ball, tired a little bit towards the end, which you expect, but he had a hand in the goal, so he can be very, very pleased with his performance. Derby are still looking for a midfielder. That's nothing to do with Jamie Hansen's performance. They're looking in the market. He was asked about Barry Bannon, who's been linked with Derby before and linked again with them this weekend, I understand. But Paul Clement said he wasn't on the list, so there's one we can chalk off. But yes, they are in the market, and as I say, that's what they'll continue to do. But again, today, I just thought, all in all, even though they didn't get the result they wanted, I thought the performance was there. They were much better second half. First half, they played a lot in front of Charlton. Didn't really get the quality from wide areas, but they improved second half. And I think they can take some confidence into Tuesday night's game against Middlesbrough.